No, you don't have the lung power anymore.
I wandered today, over the mountains, through the woods, and as I wandered, I saw some things, and I learned some things. Today, I'd like to share them with you. I wandered today, and I found a multi-layered cake of pioneer, Ozark, Civil War, and American frontier treats for every form of Ozark enthusiast. Our purpose for the trip was to check out this beautiful facsimile of a frontier keelboat, with an apt and beautiful name, by the way. These men, who gave demonstrations about frontier riverboat living as well as being an entertaining and generally great group of people, built the boat themselves using historical knowledge and a keen understanding of sound engineering. They called themselves the Early Arkansas Reenactors Association and had explanations of frontiering that were entertaining to both myself and my kids. My eldest enjoyed learning about how to play cribbage with his little sister, while my other son really enjoyed checking out the furs and other wares that would have been traded or sold along the riverbanks on a keelboat's route. The reenactors were a passionate group of people, choosing to forego the luxury of modern society to sail on toward adventure on their keelboat. They regaled us with stories about all the great adventures that have gone right, as well as all that have gone terribly wrong. This is, of course, the true spirit of the journey, the whole reason to keep wandering. It's never the good nor bad that makes the adventure. It's the journey that makes the adventure. The good and the bad are what make us. We need both, and we need the adventure to expose us to both. The keelboat by itself would have been enough for the trip, but the Ozark was docked just to the side of the historical Fort Gibson of Oklahoma. If you've watched my shorts on here or on my reels on Facebook or Instagram, I've talked extensively about the founding of the Three Forks area and the Chateau brothers. Fort Gibson was built because of the activity created by Three Forks trading posts, as well as continual warfare between different tribes in the region. Fort Gibson stands as a historical monument to the history of the extreme southwestern Oklahoma Ozarks. I'd been waiting for the chance to explore it for some time. I was not disappointed. The history was epic, the preservation was pristine, and the staff were friendly and accommodating. This may seem anticlimactic given the greatness of Fort Gibson, but one of my favorite sights to see was this dog trot cabin, just outside the main fort. These strange, unique cabins are what I consider to be one of the most pragmatic feats of engineering when it comes to home design in the Ozarks and the Appalachians. The gap keeps the hot kitchen fires from the living area, and the walkway between almost feels like an air conditioner, even on a hot day, because of the way the wind funnels through it. Seeing a dog trot cabin in real life allowed me to check an item off of my bucket list.
Come on, man. Other side. I'm on both sides.
This was a spectacular trip, and it had all of the most exciting aspects of an Ozark day trip experience. I highly recommend taking the opportunity to round up your family and see all there is to see here. Fort Gibson hosts a number of historical events, one of which that I've used in my classroom over the years is the making of bread in an oven that still exists on the grounds. Please check out Fort Gibson's website to see their schedule of events. And also check out the Early Arkansas Reenactors Association website to see where you might be able to see their keelboat in person. It's worth it. But if you have time, I happen to know that the keelboat will be back at Fort Gibson the 21st and 22nd of April 2023, which is this very weekend at the time of this recording. Give Fort Gibson a call and get your tickets while they last. Fort Gibson, as well as the Early Arkansas Reenactors Association, represents the driving spirit of adventure that made the Ozarks what they are today. Whether it be the adventure of wandering across nature trails, or the same spirit that inspired Sam Walton to take that risk and open his Five and Dime, there is so much to see here. Please go out and see it. Whether here in the Ozarks or wherever you live, don't forget to keep wandering.
Okay, that was in picture mode. Can we do it one more time?
Make sure
Keep
you
that
have
in there.
glasses, because
Keep that in.
glasses